Hello, I'm Mustafa Eid, and most probably you're watching me from home now. And if not, please stay home to stay safe. Coronavirus pandemic is taking over the world, and it's disruptive, it's overwhelming. But let's look at the bright side, guys. At least we've learned the proper way to wash our hands. And not only this, people also learn how to cook, how to TikTok, what are the best shows on Netflix, and how to convince your kids that you are at work in the kitchen. But I believe the most important thing many have learned so far is change is inevitable, and the world before and after Corona cannot be the same. And seeing countries, organizations, and people's different responses to the disruptions caused by COVID-19, aka change management, I'd like to share with you 4 of my observations and lessons learned, which are not new by the way, rather they are wake-up calls for all of us. Number 1, put people first. No people means no organizations, no businesses, no life, nothing. People are our capital, not the buildings, not the systems, not the technologies. So next time we build or implement these things, we should remember that we build them by people and for people. Also, people are not just numbers. Now, 0 cases in a given area is not perceived as equal to 1. And this reminds us that the individual person is the unit of a change, and the change happens 1 person at a time. 2, this crisis hasn't created leaders. Instead, it showed the real ones. In the past period, we've seen many good and bad examples of countries and organizations' leaders responding to the pandemic. We've seen the real leaders are proactive, creating a sense of urgency, playing role models, forming and empowering task forces, communicating with transparency and empathy, securing resources and financial needs, putting the right reinforcement procedures and measures in place, trying to contain and to manage the spread. On the other hand, we see a president who advising his citizens to protect themselves from the virus by drinking vodka and going to saunas. A crazy world, isn't it? 3, change management is not only communication. Imagine a country that is just creating awareness about the virus and telling people to wash their hands and stay home. Do you think this is enough to manage the spread? Of course not. Countries must take strict actions to enforce the required behavioral change, including lockdowns, isolations, curfews, etc. And if this may seem unpleasant for some people, but you can't fight wildfire with a water gun. This is the law of requisite variety, mates. 4, build your change management capabilities now. The world is expecting substantial changes in many aspects during and after Corona, at country, organizational, and personal levels. So building your change management capabilities and learning how to lead yourself and to lead others in the times of change is not something nice to have anymore if you want to be ready for the next chapter of our human history. So these were my 4 change management wake-up calls and lessons learned during Corona time. Also, please share your thoughts with me in the comments. Thanks and stay safe.